There's some Pokemon. But a very laggy Pokemon. The game will be lagging, and that will be a problem that I can't solve. It will not run on my computer. We're gonna run some Gholdengo on first. The ladder match of the time. Yep. Already see the frames dropping. Look okay. For those of you watching the VOD, I might have... I'll probably explain my kind of thought process and what I want to do and play in a minute. There's time. Do you want to go first or second? We're gonna go first. Going first is okay in a deck like Gholdengo. Can't really use the supporter, but at least you can try and get an attacker out in double mulligans. But now let's see what they're playing. Fine. Bird Candy. Oh, is this? Oh, I took too long. I did not want to place that down. Probably from the game lag. Great. Oh, I see. So probably a Roaring Moon with Pidgeot. Which means this card is useless. And unfortunately, I took too long. But also it doesn't help that the frame drops. So I already get frame drops when the game is playing normally, so this is probably already a bad idea to stream it, but you know what? It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Rocking the Leafy on sleeves. Alright. Yes, one mulligan, please. Nespel's good. Alright. Finally rocking and rolling. Poffin would be a great top deck. Or Gimme Gold, that works. So we're first gonna use a little Nespel. And we are going to look through our little prize cards to see what's prized. And it looks like we have 2 out of 3, or 1 out of 3. Which is not great. That's fine. We have you. Got all our energy. Is all my... Okay, no, they're all right there. Okay. Once this game loads for me, it'll be great. I will not really need Cologne this matchup. I don't think. Load for me, thank you. Water and metal. So we are going to conceal some cards. So we're gonna draw 2, hope to get a good item. But energies, it's fine. I think we'll just. I think I'd rather place the energy so I can retreat soon, but I don't need to retreat right now. And I think that's it. And now we wait. Because we need to keep the metal so we can use it for giving you. And it's fine if we discard that energy because we have Superior in our hand. Again, sorry, I get the... Sometimes not even the It's not even my OBS. Sometimes the game is just gonna freeze on my end too. But I can only do so much. Ooh, they just had the call for family. You can get some of the basic guys, which is fine, so I can't get a instant KO. But that's not a great start for them. Depending on what I get here, maybe even... Let's see. I do want to get all my guys down, so I'm probably going to play this. Once the game lets me play it. Alright. Both of you, please. Thank you. And then... Nothing I really want from the Pokestop, but if I don't, I can use it now before I go search. The 2 energy's fine, because I have you in my hand. You're gonna... Once the game stops lagging. I'm probably not going to use Palkia this matchup because there's pretty big basics, so discard and draw. 1, 2, okay. We get a big top deck here. And we kind of blew it, but we could continue his tackle. That would be so hype. If the game would let me. Just attach an energy. And let's continuous coin toss. Let's go gambling, folks. Very, very slow gambling. And that sucks. I probably I'm cooked because I did not get the card I needed. There's their Pidgeot, which means they can get rolling. I kind of wish that Pokestop almost discarded one of my Gimme Duel evolutions, the Gholdengo, so that way I can get this Night Stretcher back, and then I would have had the attack. But welcome to the chat. Turn. I love TCG. Next to Mario Kart, it's like my favorite thing. Unfortunately, this is the laggy client that we get to deal with, so if you don't pay the prices of in person, this is the best experience you're gonna get. They got their barrel. You can draw the 5 cards in their hand once a turn. Bam. I'm kind of chilling because if they take 1 knockout, I have 3 other Gimme Duels to back up, which is fine. I mean, I could have gotten back an energy, like the metal energy to put on it, but I figured that they're probably just going to get knocked out anyway, so any energy would have been fine. They put an energy on Pidgeot and are just gonna Pokestop and go into Barrel. I guess they didn't get the cards they needed and they're going to sacrifice their Barrel to me instead of stalling a turn trying to get a knockout. what I want is my Gimme Ghoul, because then I can knock out this Pidgeot very close. Because right now I have 5 energy. Kinda-Catcher's not bad. Yeah, this is fine, because if I get rid of the Pokemon I need... There we go. Perfect. So I'm going to put you into my hand. Slowly evolve. And then we're going to coin bonus. Draw a card, and because it's inactive, draw 2 more cards. Now what we get to do here... This might be enough. Let's see. 250. I need 2 more energy. It's fine. Play this right now. It continues to freeze. And get rid of that spell. 1, 2, 3, 4. I give him some more. But I think I got the knockout because I had to determine if I want get the barrel knockout, but I really want to try and get something. I think I can get the knockout on the Roaring Moon, which might be better. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So I think I'm going to attach here. You're going to Boss's Orders. You. And there's a world where I might have had enough, but I didn't really want to gamble that. So for you, I only need 5. And good thing we have 5 because of the energy in the discard. So now, 250. We will be able to make it rain. Deal all that damage. 2 prize cards. For 1, 2. Another energy is great, especially because it's the metal. Lost Vacuum's not bad because we can get rid of their Ancient Booster Capsule. This gives them like 60 more HP. So there's a chance with like some perfect draws that they could get it back, but if they don't next turn, then I can just continue putting some aggression forward. The play I was going to go for was I was going to use Cypher Maniac to get a certain item to have enough energy to knock out something bigger, but then I would not have been able to use my boss orders to trade it up. So I kind of just had to knock out something, and I'd rather knock out a Roaring Moon than the barrel. So they only have 1 energy, so if they get 2 energy, they need a lot to knock me out. And even if they knock me out, I should be able to kind of get some games. Okay, Iono. My hand was pretty good, but I think that's fine. Do I have a Whale Lord? I have some Whale Lord. I could maybe look, see if there's a good Whale Lord. I know that there's a Whale Lord that I think either recently came out or is going to be in a future set that has a fun little rogue deck, so I could probably try and find that and cook one up for you in a little bit. Because I'll take some requests. It'll be fun. I mean, I'm not in the highest part of the ladder because I don't play it very much, so you could probably get away with any deck, but Wailord's great. Especially in the trading card game. There's this one Wailord EX that was known to be just a very tanky deck, and you would have a lot of heal cards. It was like nothing in the game could one-shot it, so you would just constantly heal it, and you'd like deck out your opponent. It was awesome. So Wailord's always been this really high HP Pokemon. Yep. Gonna hide behind the barrel again, which is fine. The fact that I got Superior in my hand is very nice. I think what I want, just want to make sure I have what I'm looking for. Okay, I should still have one boss in the deck. So I'm going to conceal my cards. Turtle's okay. This is fine. Next, I'm gonna go coin bonus. Okay, then we're gonna Ultra Ball away this Palkia and this Heavy Ball. You're gonna watch me cook. I'm gonna grab another Gholdengo. So we're gonna evolve into Gholdengo. And we'll retreat. So we can evolve, or go switch into this one. So we can coin bonus again. Okay. So right now I can Superior. You, and we'll get, I need the vacuum. This might be good because I'm getting rid of the barrel. So I probably don't want the Turo right now. So I need at least one of you, and then the rest can kind of be whatever. Nonchalant Junebug, that's me for real. Let's see, I think before I end my turn, I'm just gonna guarantee some cards. So what I want to guarantee that I have is I think it's want another Superior, and then maybe the boss, because that way I can transfer something up. So those are now put on the top of my deck. I think I'd rather save this for the item. Alright, so we're going to make it rain for 50, 100, and just 150, and keep this one card in my hand so I can Greninja. Draw some more cards next turn. Three prizes to 6. This deck, the Roaring Moon, doesn't really take a lot of multi-prize, so I'm pretty much far ahead. There really is not a lot they can do to stop me at this point, so I just kind of have to keep running the game. I just wish it was not very laggy for you guys, but, you know. They probably will get an attack this turn, which is fine. But I do have a trick up my sleeve. If they do this attack where they knock me out in one hit, and they put 200 damage on themselves, so they could do that. And then what I get to do is I get to find that Monkey Dory Pokemon in my deck. And then I can put one of the Darkness Energy on them, and they can maybe knock them out the following turn at some point. But at least for right now, that's not going to work. That's fine. I think that means I just don't have to really discard any energy to knock it out in return. So in order for it to knock me out, yep, there we go. So it'll knock me out. It'll do a lot of damage to itself, which only means I only need like 2 energy to knock it out. Even 1 if I want to use this vacuum. And it also puts it in range almost for the rock sand. So after it slides a little bit, I choose surprise cards. We're gonna put the other Gholdengo up. And I know that I'm getting the superior retrieval that I need. Perfect. So I'm going to just get rid of those 2. We're going to put some energy in my hand, one of which needs to be a steel. Thank you. So then I can attach and you. Energy. Well, this will grab me 3 energy. Do you think? Yeah, let's get some more energy for future turns. So I only need 2 to knock this guy out right now. So right now I'm just going to conceal card. We're going to get rid of this water. We're going to draw 2 cards. Silver Maniac's good, which means I can combo that with Greninja next turn and get whatever I want. Right now I can draw 2 more cards. And the Code Breaking's good. Another coin bonus. Even better. So now I have an attacker for next turn, and I pretty much have game in hand. Even if they like shuffle all my hand cards into my deck, yeah. I pretty much am winning this game, but we'll see. So for the sake of it, I'm going to put those 2 for 100. So I think it's only plus HP, right? Yeah. So I'm just gonna do my 100. Got the knockout. And now I grab my 2 more prize cards. It's gonna be impossible for them to win because there's really nowhere I can mess up. And I grab this card, which puts energy in from my discard pile into my hand as well. The gold stick is a very cool looking thing. The Gholdengo, the coin guy, or some may say string cheese. Recently, it's been popping up more because of this fancy card that lets you grab a bunch of energy from your deck. So it's a pretty decent deck into the meta right now. I think it loses the sum of like a couple of the popular. Like there's a Stragapult deck that it may not do the greatest against. But the other meta deck, known as this Raging Bolt, does really good against. So it's very fun too. You just get to draw a bunch of cards and it's exciting. So pretty much, in order for them to win, they need to take 4 prizes, which means they need to knock out both of these Gholdengos. Pretty much. But they can't. Their deck can't. Some decks can, but this deck, it can't. If for some reason there was a deck that I was trying that could do it, then I would not have evolved into Gholdengo and I probably would have kept it in my hand. Because that way they only take 3 prizes. and I would still have another guy to evolve into. No, they probably will not knock me out because they need a lot. They need their one supporter card, and then they need an item that they just used on a different Pokemon, and then the attachment. But even if they do knock me out, I still win next turn. Like, I have my... Yeah, there he goes. So they pretty much have to just put their biggest guy in the active and hope. But we're gonna do something awesome. So we are going to put a bunch of energy cards on our hands, and we're gonna do one giant laggy knockout. 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be enough. But I'm gonna... We'll never do this in a real game, but since we're playing online, a little bit of bad manners, but it's so funny. Alright, I need my 1 energy. Alright, we're just gonna... 1 huge damage. Gonna make it rain. After it lets me. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 550. It's kind of courtesy that if you're playing in a real match, to not overkill. Just for the keeping the game quick, especially when you're in a tournament. But when you're playing online, who cares? It's kind of fun to see how high you can get. So that's a easy dub, easy matchup. Look at that total damage. Let's see if I have... Let's see what Whale Lords I have. It looks like I ranked up to Houndoom. So I'm going to create a new deck. So let's be... Alright, we're going to be... So there's this one, which is okay. There should be another one. If I go to show all cards. Yeah. So there's supposed to be a different Whale Lord that is pretty decent. Special connection with Whale Lord. I mean, I can't blame you. Whale Lord's awesome. So, like, Whale Lord's the GOAT. See if I can find this new Whale Lord. So it must not be in the standard right now. So it must be in the next future set, like I thought. There's this new Whale Lord coming out. It's pretty exciting. Give me a second, and we'll load it in. Alright. This guy. You'll love this card. It's a little zoomed in, so that's why it's all pixely, but like, now that's a Whale Lord card. But essentially what the attack does is for 4 energy, it does 10 plus 50 for each of the energy that you have attached to it, I believe. It's either it or all your Pokemon. But you do have this Baxcalibur card, which lets you place any number of energy cards from your hand, which means you can just have a bunch of energy in your hand and build it up really fast, and have a very strong small attacker. So that's probably the new exciting Whale Lord card that's going to come out. So Whale Lord, kind of heat. We are going to switch to this fun little gimmick of an all evolution team. It's named Sylveon Benny because Benny the Hat Man, Benny Hatian, wanted to watch me play an all Eevee deck. So I made this last week. Or copied a list, rather. So we're going to run it because it's like, okay, some of the Eevees are pretty good as like their own deck, but having a little Eevee box all in one deck is kind of a little egregious, but it's kind of fun. Looks like we're playing against I'm gonna flip my coin. Tails, so I will not be deciding if I go first or second, which in this deck, I'll probably go either. It's an evolution deck, so going first is great, but there's a little gimmick on one of the Eevees, which lets me evolve it whenever I want. Alright, go first. So we'll see. I got my basic. Pretty decent start, to be honest. The only really negative thing is I really wouldn't want to get rid of my Night Stretcher, but next turn looks like we got an Eevee duo. Alright, we're gonna place down this other Eevee. I think. Okay. I think I'm just gonna evolve you right away because I have research in my hand, so I really don't want to. Gonna get rid of it anyway. So it kind of sucks, but we're going to get rid of this energy card. And we are going to grab a Psychic. And we're going to grab a Lightning. Psychic is for... Psychic and Lightning's for my Sylveon. If I'm able to build it up, it's great. And then I think we just have to end our turn right there. And the next turn I get to use my supporter card. And it'll be great. Now we can see what the other Eevee's cooking. Looks like we got the playing against the Flareon. This one's pretty good. So basically, excuse me, you get to use this first attack to put some bunch of energies on your Pokemon, and they're gonna build it up on this big guy. So I can try and take extra prize cards, which is pretty good. But it's okay because my Eevee deck's gonna be so much better. But unfortunately, the Iono kind of got rid of my really good hand. That's okay because we got this Trumpet and the Crystal, which are two cards that I was looking for. And we got a Flareon of our own, so we probably even use my own Flareon in a little bit, to be honest. T and Evo. But all that was done by your opponent's EX, which kind of sort of place down you. We're going to see what I get. Another research. Great. So this one might not do a lot, but it will definitely knock out you. So first we're gonna Blast Trumpet. And then we'll this is 2, yes. So we'll be able to attach there. Crystal. Love the Whale Lord in the chat. And we're gonna retreat. Uni active. And then we're going to, let's see. I think the answer is I'm just gonna put my own Flareon. And we're gonna evolve you. And then we're gonna research for a clean 7-hand. A lot of Terra Orbs. So we need some more Eevee deck. Some other evolutions. I'm just gonna get my last Eevee. We're gonna bench this. And then we will conceal cards, see some extra cards. Another Eevee is nice. And then we will just look for some energy. And I'm definitely going to be playing this deck a little incorrectly, but that's fine. Alright, so we want Psychic and we want Lightning. Or Water, because Lightning's in there, that's fine. I'm gonna Sylveon and Sylveon. Because I don't know, I want to attack with Sylveon, it kind of feels fun. So I probably would have, if I'm playing against a Flareon deck, I should have put on the Vaporeon. That's fine. Sylveon is more fun to use, so. Crispin. Very good card in these Eevee decks. Probably be an addition that should be added but wasn't added, so I didn't add it yet. Yep. Miller's gonna get the KO, that's fine. We are going to put you into the active. Got our Lightning, which is great. So we're just gonna attach this. Oh, I want to. Visual Terra Orb. Just kind of a reminder what's in my deck. What's in the deck? Regular one in there, it is. Oh, Crispin. Do one. Or do that though. How many trumpets? 2? It's fine, I'll probably sell it actually. I'll save these for some crystals. But no, we're not any. Oh no. I'm gonna put them to 4 cards. I'm gonna get myself 6 cards. There's the trumpet that I was looking for. So, that trumpet. We're gonna put an electric on you and a water on you. And then if they switch into the Sylveon, install for a bit with this Badoo. And it'll be good. I'm gonna hold that in my hand. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna hold the hand. Because this will put you to 290. So it will take the knockout. And then I get 2 prizes of my own. Then if they evolve something, then I can shovel it back in. It'd be kind of annoying. So if they switch into their Sylveon to try and stall me out, as I assume they would, I can just shuffle it back in if they try to evolve their Eevee and kind of stall them out a little bit, which is kind of fun. So that's fine. Research is alright. So first I want to get rid of you. I don't really need 2 research. Probably just gonna put it. Put this Jolteon in. So obviously I can't attack it. You're gonna put a conceal cards. Okay, Leafeon. Another card that would be nice. So I'm just gonna use this attack here and just show some energy. Probably should have done the other Eevee, considering it can evolve right away. But that's fine. I think I could have done the Eevees, but I don't really matter. Alright, so it's just gonna try and build up for a knockout, which is fine because I should just be able to get ready for a retreat. Like grass energy, please. So it takes forever to load. So I want attention energy here. And then what I want to do is retreat. So I'm gonna get rid of the lightning and the grass. You're a squeaky lover now? Cool. I know. I'm alright. I don't really hate it as much as I do, but sometimes the physics is a little annoying for me sometimes, so I just need to get better at it, but it's okay. Thank you, game, for finally loading. I honestly think what I want to do right now is probably just get rid of this whole hand and get a new set. Is totally fine. Christmas great for next turn. Stretcher is good. I think we're good. This is fine. I'm gonna hope that you don't have it, and we're just gonna ping the Eevee. Because if we switch into it to try and avoid it getting knocked out, we'll just shuffle it back into the deck. Yep. So if they switch into something, like I don't have my electric, but I'm able to night stretcher it back in. This is fine. So I do boss's orders, which means what I get to do. What I get to do is make them retreat out and then shuffle it. It'll be great. So, but I think right now what I'm going to do. I want to get this water so I can knock it out. It's a lot to ask for, but start with a Crispin. And I do not have an AG left in my deck, which sucks. Well, I thought I had one more, but that's fine. It's gonna charge this guy up. If I send King DDD, then I must have meant something else I didn't mean to. But I guess if I did, I did. Yeah, I think I'm just going to ping you again. I think, yeah. Yeah, I'll just ping you again. Keep getting some damage on. And then this is gonna get knocked out next turn. And I forgot. And that's when you see I'm bad at the game. Because Terra Pokemon block bench damage and I totally forgot, so that's fine. My idea still works. It's done lagging. I'm just gonna put Sylveon on my active. This will be fine. You didn't really bring up your guys, so. What I want to do, we're going to switcher. Just put the energy in my hand. You got the gamer dude. We got Benny, yes. It's time for the trading card game live. I'm playing your Eevee deck. So if it'll let me, I want to get this energy back, and then I would like to boss. Which I think actually, instead of trying to shuffle it back in right now, I gotta just wait to take this knockout, because then I can stall for later. If they try and switch out, then I can do it again. And then if they switch out next time, then I'll probably shuffle, but I think I needed the... Alright. You have another Eevee, which means if they have a little stretcher, they can put you in the active whenever. Alright, boss, you're probably gonna... Yep, get your free knockout, which is fine. Because if you knock out, then I'm just gonna knock you out in return. Alright, they've got like nothing. They're trying to stall me out. Let's see. Yes. So what I get to do is I get to attach an energy, and then I'm going to treat. And then we're gonna go into you. And we're gonna Glass Trumpet. I'm gonna put some energy on, folks. I want you to get an energy. And yeah, you to get energy in case you wanna try and boss me, switch me up again. And then so either way, if it evolves into Jolteon, I think I use all my night stretchers, which is fine, but I'm gonna just hold the hand. I think I'm just going to knock you out, and then I'm threatening game next turn because you put a 2-prizer in the active. We love the Gamble Cat. But no. Iono. It's fine. I'm not really going to use it. So I think their goal is to try and stall me out. And if they don't have any cards, really any cards in their hand. Ooh. Research in their hand is the one card I wish they did not have. It should still have game in hand. The only thing that would be bad is if they knock me out, but I don't think they can. Alright. So we won. We're 2 for 2 today. And that's great. Actually, that doesn't do any damage. Yes, it does. Because I have you. So we evolve into you. We put our fire energy. Then we're going to retreat. Hurry up. Thank you, game. Jolteon's in the active. And then we're going to boss's orders. Our 2 prize knockout. And then we're going to do this giant 280 attack. And that's 2 for 2. And that's our second win on this laggy mobile game. Alright. Beautiful. Sure did. So Sylveon wins against the Sylveon. Alright. Does anyone else have a Pokemon for me to try and make and see if there's a deck for? Fortunately, there's a request for Whale Lord, but the good Whale Lord is in the next set, so we're gonna have to wait for that. But is there a Pokemon that guy wants to see a deck for? I'll try to make it work. Fortress. Fortress was a fun deck. It's kind of turned more into, I hadn't seen the light of day in a little while, but it's a grass type, so it's pretty good. Oh, believe me, I knew that they would want it. But, you know, he's spoken. That's fine. We will start with Fortress. Now, the Fortress is kind of fun. It's kind of a neat little archetype. You got this one. So once during a turn, you may swap your deck for the 5 energy cards and attach any Pokemon any way you want, and then you knock it out. So basically, you find this big attacking guy. And then you find. So yeah, this is the good Fortress. So. I'm gonna look up Fortress EX deck list from forever ago. First off, let's look at the Pineco. We, in this day and age, we need the 70 HP for meta reasons. So we will doing. a fun one. This one's a cutie though. Alright, and then our other attacker is usually considered to be Wochin. After it all loads, as you know, this game is awesome. This is 60 damage to one of your Pokemon for each prize card your opponent is taking, which is not bad. So this one's fun because it does 60, you can basically bench knight for each prize card your opponent taken, and if you do 1 or 2 fortresses, they already took a couple prize cards. So that's kind of fun. So I'm just gonna confirm a list that I see here. All right, I'm watching. You get to go on deck. We're gonna go back to the Pineco. And we're gonna put a third one. I'm gonna go back to Fortress. We need 2 more. So we are going to use our awesome credits to get 2 more. And then full Hoenn, or full Johto, excuse me, is what I meant to say. We get to grab some Hoot Hoot. 1, 2, 3. Then we're gonna grab Noctowl, which has the ability Jewel Hunt, which means if I have a Terra Pokemon, being Fortress, I can grab 2 item cards. Kinda nice, kinda nice. And then to give people more item cards, we get to do the classic one. Dusk Clops. It loads. Put you in there. Just another way to make our attack better. By giving people Fan Rotom, so we can get our guys. Once again, it'll load. There it goes, I think. 1 and 1. That looks like Lumini is our other supported cast. Yeah, it looks like that's it for the Pokemon according to this list. So we'll leave it there. As far as our trainers go, we got your staples of Iono, but we will be using the pretty Iono. Once it loads, because the game is terrible. There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we need Marvin, so we can get our item cards. We love this client. So awesome. And then we're going to use a Exam. Another Disruption card. Then we need some Boss's Order. What's that? A classic Snipe Attack. We need to get rid of a perhaps Manaphy. Ultra Ball. One, 2, 3, 4. We get our Buddy Puffin, so we can get our Pinecos out. Then we need the Nest Ball, so we can get our bigger basics out. And then another good card in this deck, since you're manipulating with the prize cards, is your Counter Catcher. 2, 2, Then if you start a big basic, which is great, you're going to want a switch card. So scroll down, there it is, 2. And then we're going to want a canceling cologne, so that way we can get rid of a mana fee if we have it. So we can actually attack people's benches, like 1 rare candy. Or the Dust Noir if we have to rush it. We're gonna grab a Night Stretcher, so we can reuse some Pokemon. And then our Aspect of the Day, Hyper Aroma. Grab your stage 1s, which will grab you all the fortresses that you could possibly need. Then, Soothing Heavy Ball, so we can grab any single Pokemon that are stuck in our prize cards. And we got a Disruption Gravitational Gemstone, and I will need 1. And the list is almost done. 2 more cards and then energy. And then Forest Sealstone. Just grabbing the these great in area 0 under depths. So we can have a lot of bench Pokemon. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like I'm missing 1. So let me just double check the list. 32. I'm missing something here. The third nest ball. Alright. It is a Junebug stream, you see. Running some Pokemon trading card game, and per request, we're going to give Gamer Dude a Fortress gameplay. Put you in the active. It's almost done, just gonna put some pretty sleeves on it. You know the vibes. Grass. And there we go. We got our Fortress deck ready to go. We're gonna run it. So Gamer Dude, I hope you're still here because we're running your game. So far we are 2 for 2 today. Now we're gonna use another fun rogue deck, so we'll see if we keep it that way. It's great to see you in chat. I always choose heads. That's the meta for me. And the game is very laggy for me right now, especially streaming it over OBS. But even without it, yes, we do want to go first because we want to make sure we evolve instantly on our turn 2. Let's see our start. Ooh, if I had a basic, pretty good hand, but that's fine. They also got a mulligan. Got the Pikachu sleeves. We got a basic. Let's see what they're playing. That's mine. They are playing, yep, Miraidon. Very good deck. Very solid deck to play at the moment. We'll see. My turn. I'm starting your bundle. It's not good. Alright, let's see. Grass, sure. So first we just get to fan call Rotom. We got our guys, we got all those. Got our Z stuff, we got those. And then the stone is now in the prize cards. He's not great, but that's fine. So we're at Fan Rotom. And then First off, we're gonna get out another fortress, please. Sorry about any banging. Looks like there is commotion at college. You know the vibes. And then we're going to Fan Rotom. Fan Call. And then what we want to do is put 2-2-1. Get our Hoot Hoots down. So that way we can try and use our knockdown next turn. And just for the hell of it, let's you really don't need to place an energy somewhere because we're just gonna knock them out anyway. So I think I'm just gonna hold the hand. And now it's their turn. And now we get to see Miraidon be Miraidon, and they could probably take a knockout this turn if they're really good. But we'll see, we'll see. They got their Arby. Looks like they're gonna get their Steel Stone. So they can grab one of any card they want when they're placed on a Pokemon, which I assume that they have. And I didn't even get to see what it was, because this game is terrible. Probably the Miraidon. Which will let them grab 2 electric Pokemon from their deck, put them onto their bench, which is great for them. It's the setup card they need. They got their Raikou, which means they can activate their Seal Stone. Grab one of any card they want. Good for a game. Iron Hands will be the main scary guy, trying to take extra prize cards. Hits my birds for weakness, which will be a little scary. 1 energy instead of 2, it's okay. Unless they have more. Alright, they're gonna Ultra Ball away some cards, probably use the Muse ability. Alright, let's see. I assume it's probably going to be some Pokemon to get rid of from your hand. Is the vibe. So they can Mew restart for 3. After they take their time, probably from the lag. Which probably lags up the audio too. My OBS lags itself too. We got the Latias, which means they can retreat for free, so they can start attacking soon. Yep, they're gonna get their restart. Let's see what 2 cards they got. There's another generator, it might be a little scary, but should be fine. It is another generator. 2 energy. And if they have an energy in hand, yep. So they're gonna get their turn 1 2 prize knockout on my small Pineco, because that's how the meta goes. It's not looking great, but we'll see. If all goes well, I should be able to. Well, I guess if I'm gonna switch, then you can have my Fan Rotom instead. Which I don't know why you wouldn't knock out my Pineco, but be my guess. That's fine. Ooh, and they got Squawkabilly? That's crazy. This is why the meta decks are crazy. And that deck is a lot of fun to play. A lot of synchronizing. A lot of synergy. That's great. Yep, there's fan. So they're gonna take a prize, 2 prize, which means I can only use like 1 Pine Go, otherwise I just lose the game. That's fine, we're gonna put a Pine Go on the active. So what we want, Puffin is fine, we don't really need that right now. We need to knock out, please. And then we got to Arvin. So we can grab an Ultra Ball, or even better, grab a Hyper Aroma and the Gemstone. So the Hyper Aroma will allow us to get another knocked out and both of these guys. So once this loads, it can take a little. Evolve you, and just because we're gonna evolve all of them, because that way you can't build up another Iron Hands. And then turn. Didn't let me do my thing. I guess I forgot to activate it. It didn't give me the pop-up. Well, I probably just lost myself the game, because usually they're supposed to give you a pop-up, but they must have changed it. So we're gonna do something funny instead. We're gonna do this. We're gonna knock myself out, and then we're gonna knock myself out again. And then we're gonna lose the game, and we're gonna try again. So I want to use you. And then you get to take 2 prize cards. Yeah, normally they give a pop-up, but I guess because it's once during your turn when you play it from your hand. Oh, I see. I see the problem. That's fine. It's been a while since I used the knocked owl. So my error is I accidentally evolved it first before putting the Terras in play. That's why it didn't work. Oops. L Streamer. Anyway. So you can take your 2 prize cards, and we're going to try again next time. But also, Miraidon's a very bad deck for us to play against, so did myself a favor. I don't have to play against that one right now. Probably would have been okay, but I messed up my sequence, so that's fine. But we're gonna run another game. We're gonna get a good game for Gamer Dude, and then we'll probably run a couple more games. And here we go. There we go. Load in. Now we get to Charizard deck. That'll be pretty good because they're weak to grass, which means we'll be doing. We'll look for some dark type. It is Fortress time. I messed up my sequencing last time, but this time I will give you a good Fortress gaming. Once this guy loads in, because they're not loading in, so we'll see. Looks like they didn't load, so I guess I win. Alright, so we're 1-1 with Fortress, technically, but obviously we're running again because I need to get a full game with this Fortress deck. So we're gonna try again. Hopefully we can get an opponent this time. Only the most skilled wins. Won instantly, and then I lost or went out on my own terms last time, so I'm doing pretty good. I hope I win the coin flip, so that way I can go first. Would be great. And they won, but they could go second. There's a lot of decks that like to go second right now. Because you get that attack that lets you... Yeah. Who's going to use Badoo? And another mulligan. One mulligan. They also got a mulligan. Charizard. So we got the Charizard I was looking for. Duskull, I guess you get to play the game. Welcome. Alright, we're gonna Pineco, and then we're gonna Heavy Ball. Both of these guys are my attackers, which kind of sucks. Ooh, this is why we play 4 of these guys. Right now, I won't. So we're going to play Wochim. That's me, thank you. I think. Fan call. So we can get some of our knockdown. I'm gonna play our Hoot. And then I think energy goes to you, so I can retreat soon. And then I get this fun little music glitch. It'll fix itself. Guess not. This one. So they're gonna get all their guys down. But it's okay. Yep, they're gonna get all their guys. There's Charizard if they have their next turn. Then we get the Luminion. We're going to put our little Fortress in play. Then we can play Knockdown to get some item cards. It'll be great. So first, we're gonna Luminion. See, this is the kind of pop-up that I thought would do, but I think I did the sequencing wrong, which is fine. Alright, Arvin, please. Yes, because I kind of want to guarantee that I have a Fortress. So, what we want to do now is Arvin. So we can grab the Ultra Ball. Which I think I probably could have grabbed the Roma. But it's fine. Get rid of... Actually, I'm going to keep getting a capture. It could be a good card to have, right? For a little while. Get knocked out. Don't need those. You only need the one. Then I want to grab the Fortress. So I'm going to play the Fortress first. And then Beautiful. Right, and now, because I have a Terra Pokemon in play, we can play Knocked Out. So now it should give me the pop-up. There we go. So I think the vibe right now... It's like I do kind of want to grab the Duskull so I can knock out something. And then... I think I do. I have the one in my... I think I'll grab an Iono for next turn. Or actually, it's already used as support. Yeah. So grab this Iono. So first, I think I want to... I don't know. Let's put it in my hand. I can get rid of it later. So we got the 5 damage counters. So we're gonna evolve you. Then I'm gonna get rid of that Pidgey. Boink. No Pidgey out for you. You get a prize card, but I also get a prize card. Then I'm gonna grab this prize card. Could be the Blood Moon. Great. The other Fortress is alright. You will be going in the active. I will be exploding energy again. 2, 3. And we'll put 3. Yeah, we'll save the 2 in the deck. So 1, 2. I get knocked out. They get 2 more prize cards. And then we'll save Lumineon. We'll just do like 2 charge. And then grab our prize card. Blood Moon Ursaluna would be fantastic. Perfect. So then we're set up to have an attacker next turn. Now, it'd be better if I was on the bench. Don't get me wrong. But it's fine. Alright, they're gonna get their Pidgeot back. It's fine, they're gonna get a Charizard. Which... I believe since I took 2 prize cards, it will barely be able to knock me out. Which is by 2, I should be able to get a Blood Moon Ursaluna. I just need to grab the energy card for free. Let's see, they're probably gonna still win the game next turn because these decks, yeah, they needed to let me take 1 more prize card. I think I already had enough for the knockout. But what this allows them to do is not really win next turn, but I should be able to Blood Moon. But then, yeah. So I probably won't win this one. Unfortunately, there is a reason why no one plays Fortress anymore. But it's okay. Oh no. Actually, I meant to play the counter catcher first, actually. That's fine, we can always search for another one. I also should have played on the... Okay. The sequencing is not great. That's fine. Yeah, I guess so. Switch is great. We'll just attack because why not? So, nest ball. Just do some damage for the hell of it. But it's pretty much GG over. Stressful Mogi. Been there. We'll attack. But I think they just win, so... Charizard's good. Charizard's the deck that I play when I play in person. It's a little bit dropped off now, but it's so good. Oops. That's fine. So I would have been in the game if I would have knocked out their Duskull instead of try to greed and get another Charmander. That's fine. I do like one more game before I head out. We're gonna run it with this awesome Feraligatr Mimikyu deck that I've been seeing pop up. It's the newest hype. I think there was one addition that they wanted to make. That's what I wanted to do. It's for trainers. I wanted to add a spin. Would be great. I got all the Eevee sleeves, so it might be another Eevee deck, but we'll see. Heads as always. Alright, they could decide if they want to go first or second. This deck, going first, allows me to get my Pokemon down. If I go second, then I can kind of stall a little bit. So yeah, does win. Got my basic and my Crispin, great. I got a very, very good turn. As a double. And we're playing against another fun deck, the Slowking. Just as slow as this stupid application. I don't really play a lot of EXs, so I think I'm just gonna get my guys out and just go full Totodile instead of a Mimikyu. So I can't really knock me out. So I'm free to place an energy, and I'm kind of just gonna hold the hand. Right. And then it will be my opponent's turn. So they got their nest ball, they're going to set their board. Ooh, Squawk is good. Can discard some cards. Got their stadium card. I'm going to use it already. Oh yeah. a little bit of coffee, get the slow pokes out, which is good because I'm definitely gonna have the cards in hand to knock him out next turn. So, ooh, they got the fun slow poke. Look at this guy. And then they just pass. I did not want to draw into that one though. But that's fine. We're going to grab you. I'll grab you and another water. That's great. Enough in the deck. Right. So now I have them in the deck. I do kind of want to put the one into the deck, please. Then I'm going to use this command tree so I evolve some Pokemon up. It's a command tree. Evolution of you, please. Nice and slow as always. And then we're going to grab the full one. Perfect. Alright, cool. Gonna evolve you, please. Next turn we have Crispin, which is great. And then we'll just take the knockout. No damage counters needed. And we're gonna grab our one prize card. Nice structure. It's alright. If for some reason they knock me out, I'm able to grab energy back, which would be perfect. So I'm kind of just, I'm in a really good game here. I could try to do, yes, which is fine. I don't really need to play any items. This deck is kind of like an anti-Voodoo. Does not play a lot of items. You're mostly playing your supporters, so we'll be just fine. Yep, they can get their Pokemon with their tree, which is fine. Research. That'll probably allow them to, yep, get their stage, which is fine because I have this in hand. That's fine. I think I'm just gonna evolve. What I want is I need that is exactly what I wanted. It feels so good to be good at the game. So now, what I get to do is put an energy on this guy. Into my hand, the water. Load, please. And here's a sick combo in the deck. So now we got this guy. So this guy can't attack, which is fine. We are going to just attach an energy. So what we're going to do, we'll just put it on the active one. Put some energy, my attacks do more, which is fine, I'm not really attacking anyway. What I get to do is now I get to use this Monkey Dory. Now I just get a free prize card. Awesome. The best top deck I can get right now would be a Relicanth, but I'm pretty sure I have them all prize, so... Or the Vessel, that's good too. Which is fine, I can't attack. Don't really need to, so then I can just end my turn. So next turn I'm setting myself up for just... I'm a single prize deck against theirs. They have a 2-prizer in play that I can snipe if I want. I should be able to kind of clean win this game. Now, there is a Pokemon card in there that, if they do use it, kind of hurts me. But hopefully this Pokegear will allow me to get what I need. Alright. I just have to hope they don't have a switch of some point. But that's fine, because of... And they just concede. They couldn't get enough, and I was just going to be too far ahead. There we go. Wonderful. And we got to go to the... all the way up to the Alakazam. So we're going to collect this award. I'm going to open this pack. Roscoe, Baton, Bugcatch, Research, Sycamore, Hippopotas, and Bitpori. Well, I think that is going to conclude the journey. Thank you very much for enjoying the environment. And we'll see you next time.